Well, welcome to Two Bells and a Chime. And today's class is our affirmation word is healing. So, as we're doing our two bells and a chime, I want you to think about what poses are healing for your body and which ones are not. Don't do the ones that are not. I'll give you a couple of alternatives. Make sure that you have a block to bring the floor up when we do forward fold. Your two weights, 1 to 5 pounds. I wouldn't go over that unless you're really, really strong. And a blanket for Shavasana, an eye mask for Shavasana, a bolster or pillows to put under your knees for your lower back health. And healing is let go of the woundedness that separates you from your wholeness and restore the balance of your true nature. So our focus is for this class is strength, some cardio, balance, tone, and tighten the lower body, some breath work for calming the nervous system and mind. And we'll do that during Shavasana, and I will walk you through that one as we're doing it. And while we're doing our poses, you also might want to have a chair for balance. I want you to think about that word healing. That means it could be physical, mental, spiritual, your mind, anything of healing that you associate with what you need in particular. And you can use this word for this week, for the month, maybe bring it back throughout the year if you're in a situation where you're like, oh, I'm really having some things here I need to heal from. I'm having some injuries I need to heal from physically. And what can you do to incorporate the healing as best as your body needs, not what someone else tells you they need. So let's go ahead and begin with a few warm-ups. I like to wear my workout gloves when I hold weights because I have very thin palms, I guess, and the weights really put too much pressure on them. So you choose what works best for you. These are my quirks. Have your weights handy up here at the top of your mat, your block handy. And I will demonstrate for those that are not so flexible yet. And that's part of the healing and doing yoga is building that flexibility. And with the added weight, we're going to be adding some strength to our yoga poses. So inhale up, exhale over, to forward fold. Use the block if you need to. It's a good way if you start out with a block and then you can see your progress if you keep it up every day just by doing a few of these every day. Second stage, third stage, and eventually all the way down. Inhale halfway up, exhale down. Walk your hands forward a little bit, your feet back into a down dog. Roll over into plank. I have to get my feet to just a little bit more. Exhale into down dog. Inhale, exhale into plank. Exhale into down dog. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. Take your hands back, halfway up. Inhale, exhale all the way up. Slight back bend. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale over. Forward fold. Remember your levels. You can take 4. It may take you a year to get all the way down to the mat, and it may take you a half a year, may take you a month, maybe take you just a week. Depends on how often you do it and how flexible that you are. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Walk forward. Feet back into down dog. This time let's walk our dog out just a little. We're just warming the body. We're going to be moving fairly quickly because we want to get a little cardio in. Yeah, that feels really nice. Exhale forward, roll over into plank, and hold it. Just getting ready for those weights. We're going to do a 30-second plank hold after a little bit. Inhale up. Walk your feet forward. Take your feet out wide. Exhale down into a squat and grab your weights. We're going to hold the weights in between our legs here in front of us, but in the middle. I've got my elbows pushing, not pushing, but stabilizing my legs. They're on the inside of my leg. That kind of just keeps them open. It puts a little bit of extra pressure to stretch that inner thigh area. And we're just going to hold our weights here. We're going to pulse the weights up and down, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, back straight, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, down. Now we're going to pulse our bottoms, I guess, which is going to be using a lot of inner thigh strength. We're doing some stretching. Now we're going to do some strengthening. And we're just going to hold the weight stable, and we're going to do 20 pulses. 1, feel that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, yowie. I'm going to put my weights down, place my hands on the mat, lean forward onto my palms, and lift up. Straighten my feet, facing forward, into our forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Bend your knees generously. Inhale all the way up. It's really important to keep the inner thighs nice and strong if you want to be able to get up off of the floor when you're 70. I'm almost 70. And I want to keep it that way. I want to be able to do that when I'm 80. That's my goal, to be able to get up off the floor. But if you can't squat down and lift yourself up, which it's taking all of this leg strength, you're going to be in bad shape if you get down on the floor and you can't get up. Here we go. I'm going to do warm-ups. Now, that was a little kind of a cardio warm-up and leg strengthening. Now I want to work on the feet. So we're going to stand here in Tadasana. And we're going to just raise up the big toe. Put your hands on your hips. That kind of reminds me, and maybe it will help you, to remember to keep that back straight. I was doing this. As soon as I put my hands on the hip, I straighten up. So let's go with that. So big toes up, other toes down. And try not to put a lot of pressure on your other toes as you're raising that big toe. We want to be using that muscle. And then lower the big toe, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, down. If you have any kind of plantar fasciitis or maybe Achilles tendonitis, these foot exercises I'm sharing with you will help you with that. Now we're going to just press the big toe down and raise the other 4 toes up, and we'll do those 10 times. Up, down, 2, down, 3, down. Hold your stomachs in. 4, down. Big toe down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. Shake it out. And then we're going to just stand here and try to grip the mat as tight as you can with your feet, like you're going to pick up a towel. And then clench your hands. I've got my hands clenched. And then spread the toes all the way out. Ooh, that sent a little shock up my back. And I must have hit a nerve. And then fist and clench. Pick up that towel off of the mat. Scrunch the mat together and spread the toes. Spread the fingers. One more time. Clench, really grip, grip. Make that fist. And spread. Spread the toes. Spread the fingers. And shake it off. If you need your chair to put a little finger on for balance, this is a good time to use it. We're going to raise up the right knee and circle 1, 2, 3, and reverse. Whoa! 1, 2, 3, and bring that foot down. Walk it out. Inhale the left knee up, circle 1, 2, 3, and reverse 1, 2, 3, and bring that left leg down and walk it out. I'm going to do a little hula hoop. Hula hoop. And reverse. Just to warm the hips up. Now we're going to let our hands freely fling around as we do the washing machine yoga pose. And when you do it and you're twisting to the left, see how my right foot comes up? Because I'm bending my right knee this way. Don't keep your knee down or you're going to torque your knee. So here we go. We'll do about 10 of these. 2, 3, 4. And if you let your hands, 5, gently slap your back. That was 6, 7. You're giving a little gentle massage to your kidneys and adrenals. Don't hit it too hard. I think we've done more than 10, but I love this pose. It feels so good. It's a little back massage too, with that little flinging of the hands. And slow it down, bringing that to stillness. Shoulder rolls back. While we're standing here, tighten your glutes. 2, 3, pulling the abs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, feels good, 9, and 10. Shake our hands out. Rotate our elbows. We're going to be using all of these joints pretty vigorously. And we'll do a little side stretch. Inhale up. And up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale left arm up. Exhale left arm over to the right. Oh, I'm getting a better bend this time. Exhale up and down. Inhale up. Exhale. And this side's still tight. And exhale all the way down. And now we're going to begin. So have your weights handy. I'm going to move my block out of the way because I don't need it. Keep yours handy if you think you do. We will do another forward fold here. We're going to do a forward fold, a down dog, three-legged dog, and then we will bring our right leg up in between our hands and go into a warrior one, and then we will pick our weights up. So here we go. Try to get your, I'm going to get in the middle because I'm going to do a big step back with my right foot. My left foot will be forward into our warrior one. Inhale. Exhale over. Walk your hands up. Your feet back to down dog. And let's walk the dog out. Just get acclimated down here. Press your fingertips into the mat. It helps save your wrist. Inhale the right leg up. Circle. Getting into that inner groin stretch. Lubricating that hip joint. That socket to reverse. I hope I said reverse. Bring that leg down. Inhale the left leg up. Circle. And reverse. And bring that to stillness. And we're going to inhale the right leg up, straight. Exhale, bending the knee, bringing the right foot in between your hands. Grab your weights. Hope you have them handy. And I've got my left foot. It's at a tiny bit of an angle, not much. My right foot is facing forward. And here comes those strong leg muscles. We're going to have to lift up using our muscles. It's a little bit of a challenge because it's also a balance. So we're up here all the way. I'm going to bend the right knee over the left ankle. My palms are facing forward. I'm going to bring the weights up to my shoulder. Turn them around so the palms are facing forward again. And we're going to do shoulder lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Twist the wrist back and lower down. Bring the left foot up to meet the right. Shake it out. That was the first level. I'm going to put on my Bare, B-A-R-E, zero gravity shoes because I have a little bit of plantar fasciitis myself. And when I do the weights, these help. It's like being barefoot, but with a little cushion on the bottom. Just to protect my feet that are healed and an ongoing problem that injury has caused it to flare up again. So we're back up here. We're going to do the opposite leg. Inhale up. Exhale over. That's good, too close. Walk your legs back into down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Point your toe. Exhale the left leg in between. Have to help that leg. Your hands. Grab your weights. Use that strength in your leg. That's why we did a few the squat before we started here. Really pressing the body up, using that strength. Have your weights, palms facing forward. Bend your left knee over, adjust your right leg as needed, and let the weights to shoulder. Turn the palms facing the front and lift. 1, 2, really be stable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Twist the hands back, lower the weights, bring the right leg up to meet the left. On our second set, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge if you want to do it this way. If not, just stick with what we just did. And if the weights are too much, either lay them down and just use your hands. Step the right leg back into warrior 1. And you can watch 1 first. You'll bend the knee. Take your weights, palms facing forward. Lift it to the shoulder. Twist it so the palms are facing forward again. And as we lift the weights up, we're going to have them here, shoulder in goddess pose or goalpost arms. And as you lift up, the knee comes up and back down. 1, 2, 3, a little bit of balance here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoops, and 10. Bring the right leg up to meet the left. Shake it out. That is a challenge. Last set on the left side. Weights facing forward, so palms facing forward. Step the left leg back. Bend the right knee over. Lift the weights up to the shoulder. Twist them around so the palms are facing forward again. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and feet together. I was going to try to hold the 10th one, but I got a little off balance, so we didn't do the extra challenge. And that's a little bit of the cardio. Let's lower our weights down to the mat. Come up. We'll take a little bit of a break here. Do a little washing machine. It feels good. And then bring back to stillness. And we're going to do a plank challenge, I think is next. Okay. Yes, we're going to do our plank challenge, and then we're going to go into a wide-legged Tadasana with our arms up with our weights into a goddess pose, or you can stay here. Just so you know what's coming. So step back to the lower part of your mat on the short side, facing the short side. Inhale up. Exhale over. Walk your hands forward to plank. We're going to hold, I'm going to get my good plank. There we go. 30 seconds. halfway there. And bring your knees down to a child's pose. And I forgot to push my timer. I think we've been going maybe 15 minutes. I do this because you stay in your child's pose and just relax. Stretch your lower back out. I don't want to go over too much, but I don't want to think I've done everything and ended in 20 minutes either. I don't think that would happen, but you never know. Really stretch your hands out in your child's pose. And take your fingertips and grip them into the mat. Release the grip. And inhale. On your next exhale, bring the right hand to the right, left hand follows. Inhale, center. Inhale, exhale, left hand to the left, right hand follows. Into the center. And come up into tabletop. Take your hands forward so you're in kind of a stretch tabletop. Curl your toes under and come up into another plank. We'll hold this for 30 seconds. Maybe we'll try 45 here. I try to break it up to give your muscles a little rest. And remember, when you are doing weights, to take a day off. Like tomorrow, don't do weights. Just do the yoga poses and stretching. Or another kind of an exercise, cardio. We're halfway there. Because that gives your muscles healing time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. We did 45 seconds. Good job. Stretch out into a child's pose. And come up onto your knees. Let's twist our wrist out because that's a little bit of work on the wrist there. But as I was saying, when you do weights, it does make little tiny microscopic tears each time that you do weight. And that's what makes your muscles look bigger. But you need to give your body a little healing time in between that. So if you do it every day, your muscles are never going to heal and you will not get the strength that you're hoping for. Get your weights back out to the top of the mat. Let's curl our toes under. We're going to bring them with you. And come back onto our heels and raise up. Bring the weights up. Whew. Into wide-legged mountain pose. And here we will do some bicep curls. You can do them narrow or you can do them wide. Well, let's do a set of each. Okay. So you can stay here and just wide-legged Tadasana. We'll do one round here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then wide. Elbows stay close to your body. Your hands are out wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower those down. Bring your legs together. I'm just going to kind of shake my arms out. If you want to lay your weights down, you can. Shake your wrist out. I've got to turn the fan on. I'm burning up. Woo. I should say bring a fan. Hopefully you have one close by that you can grab too. Here we go. Second set, we're going to do 3 sets of these. Then we're going to do a goddess pose with some more shoulder raises. Wide-legged pose. Just gives a little more stability. Elbows into your waist, really touching your body, and bicep curls. 1, 2. Hold tight in the stomach and your glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and wide-legged bicep curls. Wide bicep curls. 2, 3, 4. Tighten the glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put your weights down for a sec. Loosen your wrist up. I'm going to grab a little drink. Doing weights and talking makes my mouth dry. Here we go. Wide-legged mountain pose. Turn your palms to face the front. Press your elbows in and narrow bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give it your all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is our last set. Make it your best. And wide bicep curls. 1, 2, 3. Keep the elbows in. 4, 5, 6, 7. Tighten the glutes. 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm really feeling it in those biceps. What do they call them? Guns? My guns? Is that what they call them? I think. I don't really know. I think that's what the guys call them. Their guns. They got their guns out. I don't know what that means. Why is it related to guns? I'll have to look that up. Let's put our weights down and take one of those nice yoga moments before we get into our goddess pose. More inner thigh, glute work. I told you lower leg today. And then we're adding some extra with the upper arms too, but really a lot on the lowers. So for this break, let's just do take your hands back behind you if you can, clasp them together and raise up. You see what I'm doing? And down, up and down, up. If you can't clasp your hands, just bring them as close, move them up and down. We're going to be doing some triceps here soon. So this will be a good little stretch to get ready for the triceps. Let's do 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3, and let go. Take your hands around. Give yourself a nice hug. And a little twist to the side. And a little pat on the back. That's good. Let's grab our weights. We're going to go into our goddess pose. So it's playing off of our wide-legged Tadasana. I'll have to get my legs kind of adjusted. And you come down, see if you got the right width in between. You may need to come more narrow or a little further out, depending on how your body is made. So, and here we're going to take our weights. My palms are facing forward, lift it up to our shoulders, twist them around, and shoulder raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Twist them back and lower. And come up, shake your legs out. We'll do 2 more sets of those. And on our second set, we're going to do, it's called the Arnold. So you will take your hand weights. I'm going to come up here close so you can see. You will bring them up here, twist them, press up, whoops, press up, and come down, twist, and lower all the way down. So 1, twist, up, down, twist, down. That's the Arnold. And yes, it is after Arnold Schwarzenegger's favorite weight press. I'm sure he uses 100 pounds or something. Here we go. Wide-legged Tadasana. Twist your weights around so the palms are forward. Squat. And up, twist, up, down, twist, down. Up, twist, 2, down, twist, down. Up, twist, 3, down, twist, down. Up, twist, 4, down, twist, down. Up, twist, 5, down, twist, down. Up, twist, 6, down, twist, down. Up, twist, 7, down, twist, down. Up, twist, 8, down, twist, down. Up, twist, 9, down, twist, down. One more. Oh my gosh. Up, twist, up, down, twist, down. And oh, are my legs shaking. Just doing that extra little maneuver from the Arnold makes you stand the goddess pose a little bit longer. Let's put those down because we're going to do 1 more set of just shoulder raises. And then we're going to go to our triceps. Woo-hoo. So let's do a little twist, a little washing machine twist. And bring that to stillness. Shake our legs out. Oh, still a little sachet walking, a little fun and the yoga fun. Oh yeah, you can do it. Makes me want to dance. Want to dance, dance, dance. And are your legs ready? I'm psyching myself up. Here we go. Get in your, and if this is too much for your legs, do your last one in Tadasana, wide-legged Tadasana. Because remember, it's your practice, your healing, not mine. Here we go. Down into goddess pose. I think we'll do a different weight on this. We're going to do the W. See, my hands look like a W, and then you straighten them out. 2, 3, 4, 5, stomachs in, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I thought I was just going to do 8 of them, but I was like, no, we're doing sets of 10. Okay, so let's put this down. And we're going to come into a tabletop for a little mini break. Inhale up. Exhale over. Walk your hands forward. Come down to the tabletop. We are moving around a lot, up and down. Let's do some C curves. Because next we're going to do some chair poses with our triceps. Then I think we come down to the mat. Nice C curves. And the C curve, if you haven't done it with me, is your hips are coming to the right. My head's coming to the right. I'm trying to look to see. Back to center, hips to the left, head to the center. You're just going back and forth. Kind of like a puppy that's happy and they're wiggling all over the place. Try to do slow, not as fast as they do. And then we'll do some circles. So I'm going to take my hips to the left, come back, center, right, up, over my hands, left, center, to the right, up, over my hands, back, left, center, right, up, over my hands, and reverse. Right, center, left, over my hands, right, center, left, over my hands, right, center, left, over my hands. One more. Right, center, left, center, over my hands. That should have felt really nice. And let's do a quick cat-cow while we're down here. So we're going to inhale up, exhale, inhale up, exhale. One more. Inhale up and exhale. Curl your toes under. Get your weights so you can bring them up with you. So curl your toes under. Lift your legs up. Walking my hands back. Got my knees bent. Inhale up and exhale. You ready for our last really heavy, hard poses, I think? And we'll go down to the mat and do some that are not so taxing and do kind of a little cool down too before we go to our Shavasana. So for tricep curls, as you bring your elbows up like chicken wings, or cluck, 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 and then you just drop the weight back and forward. See how my elbows are not moving? I'm not moving my elbows at all. My elbows are staying up. So tricep kickbacks with a chair pose. If you get tired in the chair pose, because we have done a lot of leg work, I warned you, a lot of leg work, you can come up and stand in Tadasana. But try to do at least half of them in chair pose. We're going to do 3 sets, and I'll talk to you more about what we're doing in the next sets when we get there. Inhale, stand up nice and straight. Breathe normal here. Get centered. Get your mind focused. And then on your next exhale, we're going to set our booties back, just like you're sitting in a chair. We're going to bring our elbows up, and we're going to do 15 kickbacks. 1, 2, hold in the stomach. 3, tighten the glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you can stay here in chair pose, keep your elbows up, bring your hands back. We're going to pulse it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. User. Okay. That's making me sweat. I'm glad I got the fan. We're going to do one more set of those. And then we're going to do another set of chair pose with a different weight exercise. Ready? Inhale, exhale down, chicken wings up, and 15. Kickbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whoo! I'm going to have to set my weights down for a moment. Shake my arms out. Oh, yeah. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Up and back. Up and back. I'm standing this way so you can see. Remind you to keep your back straight. Because when I stand this way, you can't really see if I was hunching a little bit. See the difference? Because you really want to stretch those muscles. Now bring your fingertips together so your hands are straight out. And we're going to bring them back. Really squeeze. Squeeze that back together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Here we go. 1, 2, squeeze. 3, 4, squeeze. 5, squeeze. 6, squeeze. 7, squeeze. 8, squeeze. 9, squeeze. 10, and hold it and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, that should release some of that tension across the back from holding the weights. Last, chair pose. Ooh, got a good drink. I also think that my neighbor Moyer stirred up a lot of stuff because I felt a little bit congested. Okay, chair pose. And for this one on chair pose, we're going to hold the weights out and bring them up and down. See? Okay, here we go. Inhale. Exhale, chair pose. Weights up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are hammer curls. Like a hammer. Woo! I'm glad we finished that. I didn't make you do 15 because my arm is getting really tired and my one over here that I'm still working on healing. I don't know if it'll ever get all the strength back, but it's a lot better than it was. 6 months ago, I could have only done 1 pound with this, so I see the results. Let's lay our weights at the bottom of your mat or wherever you're going to lay down and put your head. We're going to come down to the mat, whichever way you choose to come down. I'm just going to come down this way. I'm going to take my minimalist bare feet zero gravity shoes off for my laying down poses. Just come into a restorative rest pose. I think I will adjust that camera just a little bit. I had it adjusted for more standing. See, I got to do a lot more moving around than you guys do, so take advantage of when I'm making adjustments. But I think you can see me better this way. Yes, I'm not in the dark. And restorative rest pose. Feet on the mat, knees to the ceiling. And just take a moment to reflect on our affirmation of healing our bodies, healing our muscles, healing our ligaments. Maybe just close your eyes down for a second. And then we're going to, on our next exhale, let the knees drop to the right and the head swings to the left. Up, over to the left, head to the right. Knees to the right, head to the left. Inhale up. Exhale over, left, head right. Shoulders stay on the mat. Hips are coming up. Inhale up. Legs to the right, head to the left. And if you just lay here for 2 or 3 seconds, you can really feel that side stretch loosening. I feel it through my abdominal area, right by that hip bone there, which then goes around to the side of the hip, back by that sciatic nerve. Inhale, legs up. Exhale to the left. And I'll lay here for 2 or 3 seconds and just let that relax. I really feel like we've got a great workout today so far. We could just quit now, but we're not gonna. We're gonna do our hour, or almost an hour, or a little over an hour, since I forgot to set that timer at the beginning. Does anyone feel that stretch coming from, where your little indentations are in your low back, up around the hip bone and down through this groin? It's such a good stretch. Inhale, legs up. And we'll do a little SI joint adjustment. So we're going to inhale the right leg up, right hand on the front of your thigh, and try to push your knee to your chest, but your hand is pushing away and it won't let it. We're just going to hold that for 2 or 3 seconds. I do this one every day, at least once a day, and I try to do it 2 or 3 times and release. Oh, that felt good. Left side, inhale, knee up, left knee up, left hand on the thigh, and push and pull. I always do it in the morning, and I try to do it at night. And I try to get in a time or 2 in the middle of the day, but that doesn't always happen. Push, 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 and relax. Now we're going to bring the right knee up, and it's going to go across the body, and you're going to use your left hand this time on the right thigh and push. Push and pull. Push and pull. Push and pull. Keep it going. And relax. I always feel an adjustment in my low back because I have some issues with that too. It all came from the fall. Inhale up, left leg. It's going to cross over, right hand on left thigh, and push and pull. Push and pull, push and pull. I have discovered that as you get older, it takes a little bit longer time to heal, and you have to do a lot more work to get there. And relax. That feels good. Now, we're going to inhale both knees up, both hands on the thigh, and push. And relax. We're going to grab a weight. One weight. If you want to hold two, you can. And it's going to rest right above your pubic bone. And we're going to do a weighted bridge, which is also good for, we have sciatica, SI joints, low back. This is good for all that. So inhale up and hold it. And then just breathe normally. Really tighten the glutes. And we're going to pulse for 20 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tiny. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we're all the way down. Nice. We'll do a one-legged bridge on each side. Check my time. Yep, we got time. Inhale. Come up. Still got my weight here. I'm going to raise my right leg. My knees are even. See, they're even. I don't have it way up here or way down here. I have my knees even. We're going to hold it. I'm just going to count in my head. Lower your right leg down. Press up and pulse. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raise your left leg up. Even Steven on the knees. And lower the left leg up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lower down. And do one more weight. Bridge is also good for your digestion. So you're doing lots of good things when you do bridge. We're going to take our weights and hold it long ways. We're going to do skull crushers. So watch how my elbows are going to stay up in the air, and I'm just bringing the weight down to crush my skull, but hopefully I won't drop it. I'm going to do 2 sets. We're going to do 3 sets of 20. Ready? And while we're down here, I don't want you to just let your legs flop around, not do what they want to do. I want you to grip the mat with your feet and lift your hips up about 1 inch off of the mat for a little extra glute work here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze those glutes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax the glutes. Bring your weight down. Hands overhead for a nice stretch. Straighten the feet out. Oh, it feels good. And bring your feet back up. Grab your weight. Get ready for your second set. Remember, hips are up 1 inch off of the mat, so that engages your glutes. Ready? And hips up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. This time we're going to bring knees up. Inhale up. Hands behind your thighs. And breathe. Exhale out. Pull the knees in. Inhale. Knees out. Exhale. Knees in. One more. Inhale. Knees out. Exhale. Really pull those knees in. We're doing a abdominal massage this way, and also stretching a little bit of the lower back. If you suffer from any sciatica, this should help. And release. Last skull cruncher and glute tightener. Get your feet gripping on the mat. Lift the glutes. It's kind of like a little pelvic tilt, just up a little bit so you feel it. And you have to engage them to keep it up. Ready? Skull crush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, tighten, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and keep your glutes tight. You can lay your weight down. And we're going to squeeze the glutes 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. I think my booty feels skinnier already. I might have to do more of those. That felt great. Okay, now let's see what time it is. Oh, good. We have time for a few more, just some nice yoga relaxation to bring our blood pressure down, our heart, not blood pressure, our heart rate down. Hopefully the blood pressure will go down too. I'm going to turn my fan off. So just lay there for a moment and relax. And I'm going to take my weight gloves off. And if you want to, you may be getting your stuff for Shavasana. If you need a pillow under your knees, your blanket. Because the next few exercises we're going to do are just going to be some cool downs, relaxations. I'm going to put my toys up here out of the way. And I'm putting on my sweatshirt too, because in Shavasana, I tend to get a little chilled. And this way, I don't get all ready and prepared from our cool down and then have to do too much more movement. I will bring my phone up here so I can set the timer on my clock so I can look at it. I guess I need that. Try to get that for this next part. So we are laid straight out. I can't wait. This is my favorite part. Oh, nice and long. I've got my arms at a T. Let's do some snow angels. So let's put our arms down by our side and inhale up, legs out, and together. Just something fun. Inhale up. Snow angels in April, hopefully no snow. 2, 3, 4. When I'm doing this, I have noticed that my left hip joint is a little tight, so we have to do some more of that stuff. Here we go. Let's do arms overhead, feet straight out. We're going to point. We're going to flex, and we're going to flex our wrist too. Let's see if we can see it. This is flex and point. So we're going to do that with our feet and our hand at the same time. Arms overhead. Inhale. flex, and point. Pointing his hand straight out. Flex. I'm bending my fingertips towards my wrist. Point. Flex. Heel, toes towards my head and flex. Point. Flex. Point. Last one. Flex. And point. I'm going to rotate my wrist and my ankles one way and then the other. And now I'm just going to do a nice big inhale and try to point my feet and my hands towards the wall like someone's pulling them apart. It feels nice and stretchy. And exhale down. I'm going to do a bird dog. So I'm going to stretch my right hand and my left foot towards the wall at the same time and relax. And now left hand, right foot towards the wall and relax. Left foot, right hand, relax. Right foot, left hand, relax. I'm going to take my knees up so my feet are on the mat. Bring my hips just about 1 inch to 2 inches to the right. Straighten my legs. Take my left foot to the left. My right foot over. If it can cross over, that's good. Bring my torso to the left. And banana asana. A great one for the whole spine, for low back issues, and a good stretch off for all the weights that we've done too. Because I'm stretching this whole side arm. And then release that. Back to center. Feet on the mat, knees up. Bring everything back to center. Make sure you're all centered again. Inhale and hips to the left. Straighten your feet out, arms out. Bring the right leg to the right. Left leg follows. Torso to the right. Banana asana. Our crescent moon, supine crescent moon. One of my favorite poses. If you have low back issues, this is the go-to. It will help you so much. This one in bridge, and the one we did earlier with the knees twisting to the side, same side at the same time, and head to the opposite side. And then release your feet, your hands, bring your feet up, recenter, and get ready for Shavasana. So I'm going to get my bolster. My eye mask. And I have this cool little thing I bought that is supposed to put your neck in the perfect alignment. And I have had neck issues in the past, and through yoga, I have actually healed that. I hardly ever have neck issues anymore, unless I do something really stupid. I try to run under the swing when I'm trying to get the grandkids to go faster. That I can't do that. I discovered that makes my neck hurt. So I got my neck and my little all defined. I haven't saw another one since. If I ever do, I'll let everybody know. I got my eye mask, and I'm gonna get my timer ready. We're gonna do our breath work. And then just breathe normally, or you can continue with the breathing if you want for a little bit longer. And then just go on into your Shavasana, meditating on our word healing and what that means to you, and maybe gives you a goal for the week of what to work on. And we will do Shavasana about 12 minutes. So the breath work we're going to do, you can just close your eyes down. I'm going to count it for you to begin with. It's hard to do it when I'll try to do it because it helps me to keep the time right. But it is where you inhale, we're going to go to the count of 7, and then you exhale to the count of 9. So your inhales are longer or shorter than your exhales. Now this stupid thing, I wish I could get that off of there. I've tried, I can't get it to come off. There we go. So we're going to inhale 7, exhale 9, and there's no holding the breath in between. And you can do it all through the nose. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. Start maybe softly opening your eyes and doing any last minute stretches that you feel you need to do. I did a couple before I got up. And then when you feel ready, roll over onto your side and stay in the fetal position for a few seconds and think about the positives that you got out of the class today. Hopefully there was some. I feel positive about that I'm on the right course for healing, because it really hadn't dawned on me until today when I was doing some of those weights a lot, how far my left arm has actually come and my balance has come back. So when you feel ready, go ahead and take your top arm and press yourself up into a seated position. And I'm going to join you up here. You can stay there on the mat, or if you don't want to sit up, you don't have to. You can stay seated. There we go. So I just want to thank you again for joining me in my 2 bells and a chime class. And this one labeled healing. And for that affirmative word to make a positive decision in your life to heal mind, body, spirit, whatever it is. And I have a little quote that I found. It's an unknown quote, but I thought it was very appropriate for today. Allow yourself to be proud of yourself and all the progress you've made, especially the progress no one can see. Because even though sometimes healing takes place from within and no one even knows that you're healing, but you do. So let's rub our hands together, bringing warmth, joy, love, and healing into our heart center today. And I bow and honor the light in you and ask that you honor the light in others as you go about either the rest of this day, the evening, the next day, or possibly even the week. Think about that word all week long. And I'll see you next week. Namaste. And I'm going to draw a card for our next class. Surrender. Oh, we can have fun with that one. And next class will be a just another flow. No 2 bells and a chime. But I would recommend that you do some weights every other day until maybe I get to another class, or look at some of the classes I've posted on 2 bells and a chime and just repeat those if you need a guidance, or go on YouTube. And there's so many different things that you can find for beginner, intermediate, lightweights, anything. For now, have a great week
And I hope everyone had a happy Easter.